Casa Sprue Edition 22, Take 1. Yes, I got a new toy. Thanks to my nieces and nephews, Suzanne, Ellen, Marie, I have a new toy. And you saw that yesterday. And if it bugs you, sorry. Anyway, winter day today here in Ontario. We've had snow squalls yesterday, today. I was out an hour and a half or more this morning clearing snow, and then I thought it was great. We had sun this afternoon, and then it's 3:30 when I record this. About 20 minutes ago it started snowing and blowing again. Wrecks on the highway and whatever else, so yeah, I'm going to box some of this up and send some to Colonel Reb and to Chevy Cheeseburger and to Dr. Cranky and Papa Dan and everybody down south, and maybe I'll send some to Arizona to Atomic Dog, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So anyway, and this is why we've got the toque on here. So anyway, I gotta admit, I was lazy during Christmas. I wanted to do a Christmas, video, and that passed, and I was going to do a Happy New Year video, and that passed, and yeah, you didn't get it, and I apologize. I hope everybody out there had a great Christmas. I hope everybody out there had a happy New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I hope 2017 for a lot of you is better than 2016 was. I know for us here 2016 wasn't bad, but I know a lot of you out there 2016 was not good, and you're happy to start a new year, and I hope it works out for everybody that 2017 is a good year. I made my little notes here because I tend to forget what I want to do. Christmas. Well, you saw the one Christmas gift as we started. A couple other things I got for Christmas. Where'd I put them? Is this book here, Show Rod Model Kits by Scotty Gosson. It's quite an interesting little book. I've only read 3 or 4 pages in it yet, but I've flipped through it. A lot of cool stuff in here, especially if you're into show rods. I don't know if you'd say it's comprehensive or not, because I don't know the subject well enough, to be quite honest. While a lot of kids really enjoyed show rods as when they were young, a lot of model builders, I was never really into show rods. I thought they were silly. I guess it's too practical for my own good, but I just thought they were silly. I tended to buy the annual kits. I wanted the annual kits and that looked like real cars, not those weird show rods. But here at this age and whatnot, I'm more interested in show rods, and there's a few in the collection now, and that's why I was interested in the book, because it's I may not have owned them, but I remember seeing them on the shelf, and it's cool going through the book and recognizing a lot of them and whatnot. So a great gift there. And then the other model related gift came for Christmas, and it is the 1/1000 scale USS Excelsior, and it was also known as the Enterprise B. I should have turned off the overhead lights, and then got the round 2 decal set to go with it. So it ended up being a Christmas gift, because the package combined is kind of a pricey affair, and so that ended up being a Christmas gift. If you saw Boyd Crompton's TrekWorks build of the Excelsior with the round 2, the AMT decal set, what a beautiful build. If you haven't seen it and you're interested in Star Trek starships and whatnot, go check out Boyd at TrekWorks. about 4 videos or so back. You'll find it. Check out his site, his YouTube channel, and he has his build of that, and it's really cool. It's lit up. It's a beautiful build. He does great work. Now, in the same time period, I did get some other things, one of which is this thing right here. On the up here in Canada, for you, the people in the States up here in Canada, Boxing Day is kind of like your Black Friday. We now have Black Friday too. We never used to, but Boxing Day used to be the Black Friday deals. You got your money for Christmas, and then you went running out the day after and spent like crazy. Don't have to go running out now. We can do it online, and I picked up this Canon HF R700. It's a Vixia little wee camcorder. I have a webcam, but we also use it in the big computer downstairs in the house for Skype and whatnot. So, you know, somebody wanted to Skype, my wife would have to come running out here and grab the camera if I had it sitting out here and whatnot. So I've been keeping an eye on, and these cameras went on for a decent price, and so I took the plunge in the Boxing Day sale, and I hope to learn more. Pardon me. About doing this. I might be able to use both the webcam and this one for doing videos. That'll all be part of the learning curve. I was real thrilled with that Christmas video I did yesterday with the clapboard here. I managed to do a separate audio file, which I've never done before, using QuickTimes on the laptop, the MacBook, and managed to transfer for the first time off this camera into the MacBook and split clips and do all that sort of fun stuff. So that was great, and yeah, that was good. I derailed my train of thought. So a couple other things. I should say, do not watch the stash report. And now don't end this video and go unsubscribe from James. I'm saying do not watch the stash report because it can cause you to spend money. At least it did in this case. Because somehow watching James and the stash report, I convinced myself that I really needed a Toyota Hiace Hot DNA from Aoshima. The idea of one of these vans with wood grain on the side, I just could not resist. I thought it was hilarious, and I think it'll make for a fun build at some point, and got it for a fairly good price. And so look for that in the future when I get some of the other woodies done. This will look kind of funny in the mix. And also the theme for Atlanta this coming year, it's this year now, is Asian, odd Asian, whatever, something like that. I should have written it down, but I didn't think of it ahead of time, but this would fit right in. And then a pretty cool classic race car, at least from the early 90s, is this Aoshima B-Max BMW M3. I thought it looked really cool when James showed it on his show, and so we picked that up. And so that's why you shouldn't watch the stash report, or at least I shouldn't watch the stash report. Anyway, I've got little notes because I'll forget otherwise, as per usual. Ford Truck Month is coming along nicely. I'm seeing a lot of builds on YouTube there. After this video is done, and I've done everything with it, I'll update mine. I'm thinking of doing like a new intro so I can put it on Half-Assed site there, the King of the Hill site. And then after I do the new intro, then I'll do an update, because I've got started. I'm not far, but I did get started. I want to make some shout outs, and I'll try to put the names down here somewhere or up here somewhere, or well, I'll try to put the names, and if I think of it, I'll try to put the links in. But I'll do some shout outs here for people, at least 3 of them that are involved with Ford Truck Month that may not get the viewership they should. The first one I want to mention, I think I mentioned it during the Ford Truck Month update back before Christmas is Third Gear Speed Shop. He is doing a Ford Gao job, which is really a hot rod from before the war, before they got the term hot rod. Basically, it's a Ford pickup, a roadster pickup that's been stripped of everything that, you know, like fenders and stuff that add weight so it would be faster. Anyway, he's doing a great job on this. I think it's a really cool build, and I suggest if you haven't seen his Ford Truck Month build, to go check out Third Gear Speed Shop. The other one is a new member of the community, Michael Garcia. He's working on a Roadrunner for the Young Model Masters full body build. He's working on a Roadrunner for that, and then he also has, I wasn't clear when I watched his video, it's either a 53 AMT kit or the 55. I think it's the 53 because of the fenders that are on the box. So it would be a version of that kit. There we go. And so I think it's a version of that he's got, but he doesn't have everything, so he's working on it and trying to sort it out. So go check out Michael Garcia and see what he's up to. The third one that's involved in Ford Truck Month that I want to mention is LJ's Model Car World. And he's working on the 34 Ford pickup. He's done a chop, I think, and he's using the wrecker components out of the Lindbergh 34 Ford kit. That looks like it's going to be a really cool build, so please go check him out and sub to all these guys. It'd be really nice to welcome them into the community if you haven't subbed to them already. And the last thing I wanted to mention is George, Old Beater Cars. He does have a channel that's he's dedicating to one-to-one cars, like full-size cars that he's working on. Right now he's doing a Fargo pickup rat rod, and his last video he's looking for like a Dodge Dakota Donor. And certainly up here it's more of a challenge than it is for you guys south of the border, just because there's 20 some odd million of us and 220 some odd million of you guys, so there's just that much more to choose from. Anyway, interesting to watch George working through this build, and I encourage you guys to go check that out. And I think that's everything I wanted to accomplish for this Toss the Sprue. Oh yes, one other thing, Cranky's back. Dr. Cranky is cranking out the videos. A lot of good stuff already in the last 2 days. Thank you, Dr. Cranky. Great to see you back in action, and you're always sharing a ton of useful information, and we in the community appreciate that. So I guess we'll leave it at that for now. This is probably long enough. I can't read the time here. Why don't I just scare the lot of you with my big mug? Oh, 13 minutes. Colonel Reb is not going to be happy. Okay, we'll end it there, and we'll talk to you soon with a update from the Ford Truck Month 2017 build. Alright, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye now.